What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Zappos Stories video. It's your boy Jovan, and I hope you guys are doing well out there. In today's episode, we'll be contacting Piro, who's one of the leads of our customer service teams, to tell us how they were able to move our customer loyalty team from the office to working from home. Let's go ahead and give him a call to find out how things went. Chris, what's going on, buddy? How are you, man?
Hey, Jovan, I am doing good. How are you?
I'm all right, man. I appreciate you hopping on the line. How are you holding up right now as you learn to work from home?
It's great. I have a little baby. She's about 9 months old, so I get to see her a lot more. So that's been super exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. Spending more time with the family is always important. For our audience, if you could just let them know, what is your role as it correlates to customer loyalty or our CLT teams here at Zappos?
Yeah, I kind of do a little bit of everything right now. Sort of just take on special projects when they come up and see where they go.
When it comes to this coronavirus, as things are impacting everybody around the world and work, how has it impacted your responsibilities?
Well, the biggest thing was I got to help out with equipping all of CLT with the ability to work from home. So basically the last 3 to 4 weeks have been doing that and helping get things off the ground and making sure they're running smoothly.
When you heard the news, kind of what was initially going through your mind, especially for all of our Las Vegas employees? What were kind of your initial thoughts?
The first one was, I can't believe they're finally letting us do this. I know it's been something we've always talked about. We did a little work from home, 10 years ago, I think, 9 or 10 years, but it hasn't been something we've been able to do up until this point. So I was really excited to see that happening. I was a little scared about how we were going to do it. I know there's a lot of moving parts to CLT, a lot of equipment needs and everything like that. So that was scary at first, but we made it work.
Obviously, they needed stuff, whether it was, like you said, computers, microphones, headphones, all that stuff. What was that kind of process like of getting all of our CLT members gear?
So I actually had to recruit a bunch of people across CLT from leadership, our CIA team, our IT team, and our tech teams. They all came through. We basically set up almost like an assembly line. So we'd get team members, we'd go over, how to install the computer, what the expectations were when they were at home. We then sent them down to IT. They got their desktop that was, set up for them to work from home. After that, we worked with their lead links and we basically helped them pack up all the equipment that they needed from their desks. So,
how long did that take to get you guys all adjusted or shifted?
About 2 full weeks.
Okay.
Our tech teams started a little bit before that, and IT, but yeah, basically I found it out Monday the 9th, and by the 16th, I believe we got everybody out the door. Oh, sorry, the 13th.
What unique challenges did you guys run into from trying to transition? Was it more tech-related things? Was it trying to keep company culture alive while working remote? What were some of those challenges that you were faced with, and how'd you overcome them?
Information security is like a high priority for us, so we had to make sure all their equipment, met all their needs, and a few things, a few hiccups with internet speeds and making sure everyone had the proper setup for that. That kind of helped out with the $100 from the company. People were able to hopefully upgrade their internet to get to a speed that would work.
Yeah, could you actually dive into that like reimbursement? Like, I know I read an email about that, but can you kind of dive into what that was? Because I would assume, like you said, not everybody's gonna have, the gigablast, super fast internet, but what did you guys do to make sure that everybody had adequate internet speed or the right resources?
We worked with everybody. I think it was from Scott or whoever made the call, since everybody was going to be working from home, to give everyone $100. Part of that to cover the cost of their cell phones, since a lot of people will be working on their phones more, and also to cover internet speeds and get them up to whatever they needed to meet the requirements for our systems.
Also, how many employees was it that we had to move? Do you know off the top?
Close to about 450, I think.
Wow.
Guilty.
Wow, man,
Yeah,
that's a
quite a
lot. That's a lot. And we're still fully operating too, right? Like, phones are on and running, no downtime in between that, right?
No, we are cruising. It feels, this week has felt very normal as far as how things are operating, so it's been really great.
Oh, that's super cool.
Oh, no, I know you asked about culture. So that's been a challenge for a lot of us, for sure. I know some of the lead links, like Bree and Shea and everyone else, they started doing like fun Slack activities, like, post a picture of, your thing that brings you joy in your house or something like that. They also have been doing like Chime scavenger hunts. Slack has been very important in this transition, just to keep everyone talking to each other and feeling less alone and isolated.
As for you, in what ways has working from home changed the way that we provide service to our customers? Are we still wowing the exact same way, or is there a shift on how we have to work? Obviously, being home is a little different, but as for the wow factor for our customers, is that still continuing?
Absolutely. That's actually been like number one priority now that we're all settled in, is just making sure we're continuing to wow, that our customers are happy, that we're getting them the service that we always promise them. So thankfully, talking to people and getting the systems up and running doesn't change no matter where you are. So hopefully people feel a little bit more relaxed and calm at home, so they can, wow a little bit more. So
as for the CLT members that have been at home, what's some of the feedback that you've been hearing? Anybody excited about it? People want to be back in the office? Is it mixed? What are you hearing?
I think it's mixed in that a lot of people do miss the camaraderie and the connections between each other. I know I miss the bistro a lot, but I think the fact that we're making safety a number one priority is really awesome, and I think people really appreciate that.
How are you doing? How are you holding up? And I guess, what are you looking like over these next few weeks as we continue to change here?
I'm holding up good. Nice, like I said, more time to spend with my baby, since I don't have to drive 30 minutes to downtown. That cuts off a good hour of my day that I can spend with my loved ones. That's nice. I've been enjoying it so far. My wife likes it a lot.
Before I let you go, the last thing I want to ask you is, do you have any maybe tricks and tips or things that are maybe helping you during this transition? I know a lot of people are going through a lot of change, whether it's work or home or both, or being able to merge the two. Has there been any tricks and tips that have helped you out?
I'm big into routines, so just, waking up, getting fully dressed helps me. I know people, the memes are all about hanging out in your pajamas and your sweatpants, but I put on my jeans and my shoes every day for some reason, even though I only walk 5 feet. That's really helped me. I've been doing a lot of walks around my neighborhood. My neighborhood's pretty quiet, so, we're keeping the distance from all our neighbors, but just getting that fresh air and that little walk around the block has really helped. So.
Oh, that's good, man. Well, if you're wearing a Fitbit, you'll get your steps in.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm super appreciative that we have people like you in leadership that are helping all of our CLT members make this transition easy for them. So kudos to you and to your squad. But other than that, I just hope you, your family stay safe out there. Hopefully we can get back in the office to seeing each other again. But I will definitely send you another Chime meeting down the line just to check in and see how things are. But if you need us, just shoot us an email, man. I'd be glad to help.
Cool, sounds great. Thanks, John.
No worries, man. You enjoy the rest of your day, and as always, love, peace, and chicken grease, buddy.
See you, dude.
Peace. Big shout out to Chris for helping us out with today's video, and also a huge thank you to all of our customer loyalty team who's still wowing our customers during these uncertain times. Stay tuned for our next video, as we'll be catching up with Chrissy Danger to tell y'all how Zappos is maintaining company culture while working remote. For everybody that's watching, make sure you guys are liking, and subscribing, and we look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. Peace.